How are we doing, guys? I am back. Back with back day. So we are getting ready to go to the gym now. It is a pull day. I'm starting, we are post-competition. I'm still getting my tan off of me, but it's been amazing. I cannot believe we got first place. This has been really eye-opening and teaching me a lot about myself and what I'm capable of doing and the guidance of a coach. You know, I've had coaches in the past, but you know, you're really not paying for somebody to tell you what to do. You're paying for that person, their guidance, their wisdom, and how they treat you and how you have a connection with them. Coaches are, you know, a dime a dozen. There's plenty out there. I think it's really important that you find somebody that really makes you feel good about yourself, really makes you feel motivated, and really makes you believe in yourself and have trust. You know, he was telling me that we're gonna get to 177 pounds when a week prior, I was 191 pounds. So like, I get that like 8 pounds of it was probably water, 3 pounds of it was probably just going from 2,000 calories a day to 1,500 calories a day, you know, less food, less fecal matter that you carry. But I did not think that I was gonna do it. I did not think I was gonna place. And with him encouraging me every day, I'm sending him photos every single day. We're going over posing every single day. You know, it really fueled me up and made it so easy for me to go through what is such a difficult week, the peak week, the week prior to the big show day. And we ended up getting first place. So it freaking works. I'm gonna be working with him now for the rest of the year. We're gonna be doing all the competitions together. But more importantly, we're now transitioning from my extremely dehydrated and low caloric regimen to now a protocol that is called more of like a health phase, where I'm eating better, we're reverse dieting, my calories are slowly going up. Instead of 1,900 that I had during peak week, I'm now eating 2,100. We're gonna keep slowly adding on until my weight starts to go back up, because we don't want to lose any more body fat now. We're not trying to necessarily gain, but we do not want to lose muscle. We're trying to get our blood work a little bit better. Our blood work actually came out pretty healthy. Glutathione is an amazing product. That's what I use. I have a peptide that I take 3 times a week, 200 milligrams. Glutathione helps with your liver and kidney function, anti-inflammation, and my blood work came out spectacular. Only my HDL was a little bit low, but my cholesterol was the best it's ever been, which is crazy considering, you know, I'm like post-cycle now. So yeah, no, we're off the steroids now. Now we're just taking a couple peptides. We're gonna be taking growth hormone and just slowly bumping up calories. My resistance training is gonna look a little bit easier today. I'm gonna go for more higher reps right now. I'm also like getting over an illness. I had a stomach virus 2 days after my show. I'm puking my guts out, peeing out of my ass. It was ridiculous. But so now we are recovered, we're feeling great, blood work came back fine, my white blood cell count is fine, we're not battling anything, no more virus, and I'm really excited to get back to the gym. This is my first day back to the gym since the day prior to the show. So I'm really, really excited. Finally, oh, it's so beautiful out. It's 67 degrees. It was 44 degrees. Uh-oh. Sorry. It was 44 degrees this morning in South Florida, so that's crazy for us. That is wild, wild, wild. Wearing my new gratitude shirt from Vital Apparel. Use code LEOLIFE for 15% off of all Vital Apparel. They have a lot of like great slogans like trust the process, comfortably uncomfortable, remember where you started, or remember why you started. That's a good one. We got our wrist straps, so we're not going to be bitching about our grip today. The straps, they definitely are worth it. It's annoying for me only because I like to track everything with my watch, and it's frustrating that the watch gets, you know, impeded on by the wrist strap, but we will make do. This one I got is kind of thin, so I should be able to have both my watch and my wrist strap on. Strap on, whoa, pause. That ISO might be a little bright. The auto is a little intense there. Took off the ND filter, which is like a sunglass on the lens. I'm wondering how my videos are going to be evolving here, because I'm still learning, and I'm wondering if even the car vlogs are a good portion of the video or not, like quality portion, like people enjoying it or not. I see Sam Solik do it, and all of my vlogging has been based on his success, and it's easy. It's, you know, it doesn't really impact my gym workout much, and you do get to see a day in the life of a bodybuilder, and I like that. I'm enjoying it. It's easy enough for me, but we'll see if I'll just eventually just do clips at the gym, or I think you get a lot of Devin when I do the car ride here, you know, you get a lot of my personality, getting to know me better. You have to forgive me, I'm on low sleep. I just got off the fire department this morning. Happy New Year's, everybody. I worked to New Year's Eve on the beach, which is typically the most difficult station for this holiday, including July 4th. But because it was so cold, not a lot of people were going out for very long, you know, past midnight. I think we only got 3 calls after midnight, but that's not too crazy. Oh my God, we're missing the train. We just got past the train. It's a good sign. Oh, I'm so pale. I need to change. I'm definitely going to keep the ND filter on in the future. You know, I spent a lot of time doing all this social media stuff, and I'm enjoying a lot of like Alex Hormozi and Layla content, because a lot of their message is just keep pumping out the reps, the volume. You don't, you know, fuck your feelings. It's okay if you don't enjoy it. It's okay. It's not like okay if you don't enjoy it, but just because it gets difficult and just because you get exhausted doesn't mean stop. You know, you're going to have times where it feels easier. You're going to have times where it feels harder. And right now it feels easier because it's been a minute now that I've had like a 2-week break from the vlogging. But I'm recognizing that I am constantly doing something. I'm constantly filming my food. I'm filming posing. I'm filming my gym vlogs. I'm doing my AA work, step work, sponsee work. And it's a lot. You know, my plate is super full. I do therapy bi-weekly. I do a meeting every day. And it's a lot. It's a lot. Yet, I am feeling so fulfilled by it. And still feeling connection. I'm still feeling... It's overwhelming, but I don't mind it being overwhelming. You know, this peak week especially, and this competition really taught me that I can do difficult things. I'll survive, and that it's temporary. It's hard right now, but it's not going to be hard forever. That's another Alex Hormozi. He says, either you stop and the hardness stops, so I just quit, or it gets easier because I get better, or whatever the circumstance, or it's, you know, forget the third one. But basically, it's only hard for so long, and eventually it'll get easier. Either you succeed or you quit. But no matter what, it's temporary. That's something C-Bum said too when he was doing his last Mr. Olympia, is like, I can stop the pain at any time. So why not see how far I can endure it? knowing that's for a great goal, cause, you know, you're not just enduring pain for no reason. My body is still getting used to this pre-workout again. I used to mention how much anxiety the pre-workout would give me, and it really does. You know, if I don't go and burn it off at the gym, my anxiety's through the roof right now. I'm finding it hard to talk and get my head straight. But man, once I work out, and also I get used to it within like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and I'm back on creatine. Yay! Oh, I love creatine so much. I'm seeing my body fill up again. I'm not, you know, I'm carrying more water and stuff, and I'm not as shredded, but it's fun seeing my muscles get bigger. We're doing like I mentioned earlier, we're doing a health phase, so we're tapered off the cycle. We are using some peptides to help us heal and recover. My blood work looked really good, which makes me really happy because the health phase doesn't have to be very long. We can kind of go straight into a growth phase. As of February, I think we're gonna like just do 4 weeks of health, and then 8 weeks of growth, and then I think straight into competition prep for 16 or 12 weeks, depending on the first show. So if the first show is in April, no, I can't do it that early. It'll have to be like May, June. But we're doing Tampa Pro. That's a goal that I have, is to try and make sure that I can go to the Tampa Pro. I think it's the last week of July. And that was it was supposed to be my first show, real show ever. My first competition was supposed to be a practice run. I didn't expect to get second place in both of my divisions. I did really, really well. And it was a great practice run for the Tampa Pro. But I ended up relapsing 3 days prior to the show. I let the pressure get to me. This disease of addiction is cunning, baffling, and powerful. And I let it consume my thoughts. I didn't know about AA. I didn't know about recovery. I didn't know that I had a disease. I didn't think I was an addict. And I relapsed and ruined the show. I couldn't go. Wasted all that money, all that time, so many hours in the gym, over 100 hours in 16 weeks. And posing, I didn't waste the lessons, it's all knowledge that I gained. So Tampa Pro, this will be like a very surreal moment to come back a winner. And not necessarily that I had to win the show, but a winner as in like being sober, being healthy, showing up, being able to step on stage. That's what makes me a winner in my head. So we missed the train, but we did not miss the bridge. That's why we're stuck here. Man, when you have low sleep, my brain is so done. Oh. Trying to have coherent sentences for you guys, and it's not working. There's also some like camera shyness too. I do get performance anxiety here and there. As extroverted as I can be, sometimes I keep thinking about, am I sounding good? Am I saying what I think I want them to hear? And once you start doing that, once you start worrying about ego, that's when it all falls off. That's when I get tongue-tied and I say a lot of ums and the filler words. I noticed I was getting better at it, the more I do this, especially if I can do it 5 days a week. I mean, I'm really trying to. 3 days a week is a good week for me, a great week even. Doing 1 or 2 a week is the goal. So if I do 3 a week, I'm really happy. 5 a week would be awesome. It gives me so much content, you guys. It gives me so much TikTok ammunition and stories and reels, photos. I used to enjoy that it would kind of keep me accountable as well. I would want to do the gym more, I'd want to eat healthy because I'd want to be, because I'm documenting it all and showing it off to everybody to show that, hey, it works if you work it, so work it because you're worth it. If you know what that means. But I like showing that, hey, I'm just a regular guy, but if you do the simple acts of working out and eating well, you'll make gains. This isn't that complicated. Higher Up Wellness. I love his outro. Higher Up Wellness is someone you should look into. He's on TikTok mainly, but he has a following on Instagram as well. His outro is, it isn't easy, but it is simple. Don't overcomplicate it. That's his outro, and how beautiful is that? You can always apply it, to everything. Not brain surgery, but working out, eating well. It isn't easy, but it is simple. I like acknowledging that things are difficult and that they are an extra effort. Extraordinary is extraordinary. Or as Alex Hormozi says, ordinary extra. Because if you can just do the ordinary, but a lot, that's all it really takes. It again goes into the same sort of concept of it isn't easy, but it is simple. Princess parking, you already know. You already know. Of course we got princess parking. You know how we do it. This is how we do it. Alright, I'll see you inside. We are starting off with some unilateral cable incline curls. Man, 25 pounds was actually pretty difficult for my warm-up set. I was barely able to do 15. Move this back a little bit. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14. Man. Now that kills my left arm, but my right arm doesn't do too bad. Yeah, I could pump up for my right arm, but I'm gonna keep it equal so that I don't become asymmetric. My left bicep, it's interesting. It doesn't have as good a peak as my right, but it is somewhat bigger, but definitely not stronger. Getting a good pump though. This feels great. So on our 4th set here, I'm gonna stick with 25 pounds. I want to hit that 15 rep mark, and I'm barely getting it with my left arm. So maybe we got it set up perfectly. Honestly, I never get it set up perfectly on the first try. I want to get you guys at a different angle here. See, I'm fully lengthening my arm. 6, 7, 8. Oh, God. 10. 13, oh God. 14. A lot of cheating on that last 2, but whew, oh man, God, that feels good. Oh, my arm is so warm from the blood rushing to my arm. Oh my goodness. But you'll see on this set, with my right arm, I do so much better. It's kind of crazy, the difference. It makes me wonder the cause of that. Come on. Yeah, see, I'm glad it didn't bump up. Really glad. Man, this pre-workout is hitting. I had oatmeal as well. I am feeling the pump. This is exactly why you come to the gym. So I'm just only gonna be able to grab these 25s because I really cooked my arms on those cables, but I really appreciated doing a good job on those cables. I really went till failure on that. That is like the difference between building muscle and not. Okay. Ooh. We might be able to bump it actually. 6, 7, 8, no, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15. Come on. Oh my God, no. Oh man, I couldn't do it. Oh, noticing I'm gripping the bottom of the bar here on the dumbbell. This is going to help me with activating more of the brachialis here. Ooh. And I'm not going limp wrist. I'm keeping my wrist sort of fixed or pointed towards me so that the dumbbell's always pointed at me. God, I can't believe how difficult it is. But it has been 2 weeks. So we are getting back into it. Whew. The difference is so different. Excuse me. It's a 9-day difference though from peak week being super depleted and dehydrated to now having, you know, salt loading, electrolyte loading, carbs, pre-workout. Oh, God, I love these so much. I just love that I'm progressing with them finally. I used to just swing around dumbbells and doing stationary hammer curls. 2. God. Whew. 10. Whew. Oh, man. Whoa. You can still see the tan from the show. Wow. Doing a lot better with the wrist straps here. I'm only going 180. I did 200 and it was actually too much weight. I couldn't really do, I did like 2 half skis, could barely do the 11th, 12th rep. If you're, sir, if you're waiting on me, you're totally fine. No, you're totally fine. You're not in the way at all. Thank you, though. I appreciate that. It's very kind.
Got a couple of warm-up
Alrighty, I'll look nice and tight. Alright. I'm going to be leaning back a little bit, and the reason for that is because I'm trying to upper back bias this and not make it too much on my lats. On my lower lats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my God. Wow. I'm surprised. You know what? It makes sense actually, because we're not starting out with back, because I wanted to bias my biceps today. My biceps, I think, are a weak point on me. My back is a strong point on me. So actually, it's the reason why I started with biceps. Now we're moving into back, so that's why I'm not doing as much weight with my back, since my my guns are tired, bro. I did really, really good on biceps just now. Whew. You know, I'm just gonna hit 180 again. You know, we're gonna do our last set. We're only doing 3 sets of this. That was my second. We did our last set of 180. Our first set was 200. That was just too much weight. But gonna bump it down and get better mind muscle connection, better squeeze. I'll see you on the last set. All right, guys, we're finishing last set here. Just doing 3 sets. We're trying to go a little heavier now, but 8 to 12 reps instead of 10 to 15. Oh. You know, the straps definitely help me activate my back and not my forearms, but I'm really shocked at how heavy this 180 feels. But I'm definitely activating my upper back, which feels good, versus just kind of squeezing everything without the straps on. Six, seven, 10. Oh God. All right. Whew. Yeah, we were feeling it today. Most of my anything chest supported, I try to do. Hate it like wearing down on my diaphragm. It makes it kind of hard to breathe in between the reps, but we're not doing too much weight here. This is again going to be upper back bias. I am trying to work my rear delt, my traps. All right. Six, 8. Man, whew. I'm so much more cooked than I thought I would be, man. When you're sick, I'm telling you guys, I had the norovirus and I was miserable for a whole 7 days. I did my blood work 3 days ago and I was still dehydrated. My blood work came back amazing, but my sodium, calcium, magnesium, potassium, low, all of them. Even though I did saline, coconut water, and Pedialyte. I literally did like IV saline to help hydrate me, a whole liter. All right, we have 3 sets of this. I'm gonna catch you on the last one. You guys know me, I wanna go heavier than 2 plates, but I really wanna feel the squeeze on this, and because I'm so cooked already, it's not gonna be worth it to me. I'm gonna switch up the handles and do the upper bars, but it's not gonna be worth it to me to just kill myself, because we still got 2 lat movements to do after this. All right. Yeah, much better. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that was worth it. All right, we're doing some close grip, lat bias. So right here, we're trying to get more of the iliac fibers or the lower lat here. This is gonna help with the wing expansion, but more importantly, it's going to keep our lats looking lower as well. Because when you get these lower fans to come out, bro, you see them from the front. When I was on stage last Saturday, you saw my lats from the front all the way down here. Amazing. It is genetic as well. I'm gifted that way, but I'm taking the wraps off for this because it just doesn't work well on this handle. But we're trying to dig down and back. Down and back. I could keep it up here, but we're trying to dig down. Eight. 10. Some cheating reps, that's all right. Half skis count. Oh, this is gonna be good. I try to flex the whole time. 8. So I'm like, really? I was accidentally bracing my core and my abs started to cramp. I took electrolytes too. Oh man, we've just been working out for a while, that's all. Whew, and that was great. 190 pounds, kind of, you know, a reference point for this machine in particular. So I don't know how much weight that actually is. Now we're doing our final set here. I love this machine. This is really, really crazy good machine. Cybex, congratulations, prestige strength. Really, really nice machine here. No, it's kind of weird, like, so like, because I do unilateral, it's hard to get the chest support without like gripping something. And it doesn't have like a handle for you because I don't think they were anticipating someone to go unilateral and not just grab both handles. All right. Four. 6. 8. 9. 10. That was heavy. 3. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Oh, you know, I always think that my right starts out so easy, but by the time I get to that last 2 reps, like 7 was easy, and then 8, 9, 10 were hard, just like 8, 9, 10 were hard on my left side. Oh. So here we're doing a really unique lat pull down movement here. So we're having a D handle, we're pulling straight down. We're doing just 2 sets of 12 to 20. So I'm doing a lighter weight here. Actually going to maybe even go lighter. That way we definitely hit the 20 reps. I'm not even gonna use the wrist straps on this. I'm really gonna try and get a nice pump on this. Get good contractions. Oh man. Okay, well, I might use the straps on the next one. A little light, but definitely some forearm work there. I'm gonna try the straps next. Trying it with the straps now, bumping up the weight. That was some killer forearm work, so let's try to get it nice and tight here. Tighter the grip there. Less more you using your lats. Little Lee Priest moment there. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, guys, game changer. Wow, guys, that felt amazing. Definitely do straps. Definitely do straps, man. It's like, duh, of course, but man, that was great, great, great. Yeah, first step's definitely it, man. Oh, that felt so good. Wow. Oh. Man, I've never had this pre-workout. It's kind of like crack, dude. I feel so amazing. Makes the workouts, my mood is just through the roof. You know, the gym is more than just working out, you guys. It's social hour for me. It's therapizing. It's, you know, the social aspect. You see other people too that motivate you, inspire you. You start to inspire yourself, you know, learning new things, new movements, doing the same movements, learning something new every time. You know, it's my 4th time doing this workout ever, and I'm still learning things about it that work for me and my own anatomy. Oh, it's intoxicating, man. It's easy to want more and more and more. Like a lot of my social hour, I just met another firefighter, so we're yucking it up. He knows one of the captains at my department. My captain trains with his son. They do MMA together, you know, and now I just got invited to do MMA with them, you know, so it's like, I don't know, seeing the same folks over and over again. It's hard not to feel connected when you know, put yourself out there, and it's confidence boosting. You know, you practice your social hour here, so that when you're outside the gym, you know, you've developed some small talk and things like that. You know, if you're a shy person, you know, plenty of like-minded people at the gym. People who want to better themselves. You know, it's like church. You're going to a place where a group of people want to do better than yesterday. We're doing the palm down wrist curls here. I don't have the best dumbbells for this. We are trying to really squeeze with our pinky and ring finger here. We're doing 10 to 15 for why am I wearing this wrist straps? 10 to 15 for only 2 sets. This is on coach's advice to do only 2 sets. This is the finishing cooker. More of a therapeutic movement. Very painful for me. Wow. Really hard to grip those. Wow. Man, that provides such a killer pump. I was only doing 5s last day, so I'm really glad that I'm bumping up to the 10s here. Just gonna do a quick 2-minute rest on this since we're only doing 2 sets. And I think I'm gonna go into failure on this last set instead of just 10 to 15. It's the last workout of the day, and we'll do a quick little pose down, and then we'll hit the sauna. I've been here for 2 hours and 40 minutes. Just, man, I'm also, a lot of the social hours coming from celebrating with everybody. That's another thing about getting to know people in the gym is like, after my competition, it's been 2 weeks since I've worked out, and now when I come back, people are excited to celebrate with me, and it's just a really big deal. It's little things like this that make life worth living, you know? It's really special. Sharing is caring. All right, we'll see you on the last set. Actually, no, instead of doing more reps, I'm actually going to bump up. Let's see what we can do with the 15s here. Oh wow. I barely did 10 there. Okay. Should not have bumped up. I think this is supposed to be more therapeutic than it is muscle building. But just had to test the waters, you guys. Oh. Wow. Ooh. Alrighty, let's do some back poses for you. Wow. Little front double bi. Kind of looks like a diaper. All right. Look at that fucking wing. God damn. All right. Man, I'm still struggling to get my glute activated there. Oh, how are we doing? feeling good. That was nice. I needed that workout. I'm already like back in action. Like I feel really good. I'm still super brain fog from the lack of sleep. But that's okay. I'm learning too, I need to start recording in a way that I talk with more intention so that I have a point to get across when I'm talking to you guys. So one, it's more clippable. You know, I can clip that. But also that way I'm not just yapping, and now the car rides are a little bit more interesting. Not that I need to think of something smart to say, I'm just gonna be organic like I've always been. But unless I got like a clear message that I want to get across, I'm not gonna bother talking. Because I have the gift of gabble, and being able to talk constantly does not mean I'm interesting. So we're gonna calm down on just yapping for no reason. Camera better stay there. Oh, their blinker is fucking hitting my eyes pretty hard. Always get lucky at this light, never green. I mean, never red. Today was really, really special. I got to come back with the victory, the first place victory. I got to celebrate with everybody. So many people were cheering me on, and a lot of them were just new people that I met even days prior to the competition. But when you meet people who have the passion for bodybuilding and the gym and fitness, you know, it's so easy to bond over that because, again, like we're all trying to better ourselves and compete with ourselves and push ourselves past our limits, make ourselves proud. And it's just so esteemable. And there's something about watching somebody else grow, somebody else be proud of themselves, that is just so special. Oh wow, we got a cool cat over here. Oh, I want to show you. I love when people decorate and make the most of things. You know, holidays are what you make them. Every day is what you make it. And this guy has so many Christmas lights that are just flickering away on his car. There's no way you'll be able to see it, unfortunately. But I'm glad they still have it on so I get to see it. Oh my God, I love that. Life can be so special if you make it. Oh. It's kind of blurry, you couldn't really see. Yeah, see the flickering a little bit. It's a really great pull day today. I actually think I'm gonna switch back to doing back first and then biceps on my pull day, because although I want my biceps to get significantly bigger, I really, really want my biceps to grow. I have very small arms. I have 16, 17-inch arms, which means I need to get my triceps up too, because your triceps take up way more mass on your arm than your biceps do. But your biceps provide that peak, so the tape measure reads higher, and it's aesthetic. So even though my back is more of a winning point for me than my biceps are, I just want to lift heavy with my back. I really want my back to grow. You know, I want the strong point to be even stronger. I like the idea of bodybuilding where we sculpt ourselves to become as asymmetric as possible. You know, it's very aesthetic to be very even with your muscle bellies and look proportionate all around. But I just don't think biceps are that big of a deal. It looks very appealing for certain poses, but my 8 mandatories for classic physique don't really show off my biceps that much. And, you know, they're big enough. It's not like they're small, you know, it's just I'm genetically not gifted with the muscle bellies. They just don't look good, relatively. But my back is just such a shining point. I think I would love to make that really accentuate, and I think I don't have a thick enough back. Like got nice width. I want some girth. I want some meat on there. I want that bubbly look. I had some good definition and detail, you know, when I went on stage. I was still 6%. I think I really did get to 6%, and I'm really, really impressed by that. I did not believe I could get that low. I was more shredded than my first show, and that's really saying something, because I was definitely 6% from my first show. I had striated glutes on my first show, and that was off cycle. So this one was on cycle, and I didn't have those striated glutes, but I wasn't, you know, I had 1 week to prepare. I just happened to be about 12% body fat, 10% body fat before peak week. Just from cutting, like I wasn't trying to compete. So I'm excited to intentionally get to 6%, 5% body fat on the next cycle in preparation for the show. That is going to get me my pro card at the Tampa Pro. So one of the bummers of today is I have only eaten one meal, and it's 8 o'clock. So I spent 3 hours and 30 minutes at the gym having fun. Like the gym is therapeutic for me. No, I wasn't working out the entire time. I probably did like an hour and a half of actually working out. You know, I love to express that because people think, ooh, Florida drivers. People think that you need 3 hours a day to look like how I do, but you don't. So the bummer is that it's 8 p.m. I've only eaten 400 calories and 40 grams of protein with my oatmeal and eggs prior to my workout. So we need to go shopping for more breakfast food, and I need to probably have a big meal tonight, or just have a protein shake with my meal tonight. And have like 100 grams of protein in one meal. 50 gram shake and then 50 grams of like chicken or something. So not ideal. I'd much rather have minimum 4 to 5 meals, if not 6 meals, with 40 grams of protein each. It's easier to digest, and it keeps my stomach less bloated. Having a big meal doesn't feel good. And it makes me more regular with my bowel movements, having the multiple meals multiple times a day. And it boosts metabolism, believe it or not. Oh, God, Florida drivers, man. It is real. I'm not even in Miami. Stores are open on New Year's Day, right? New Year's Day is not closed, right? Uh-oh, fuck. Dang, New Year's Day is closed. No. Sad face. Alright. I have to go to like, oh, what the hell? Why is my face not showing? This auto is not very auto, huh? Alright, so I'm going to turn it off here. I love you guys. Oh, good, you get to see my face when I say goodbye. Thank you so much for watching. Today was a really good day for me. I'm over being sick. I'm able to eat. No stomach virus. God, that norovirus is so real. I was severely dehydrated. I actually had to get medically rehydrated with IV fluids and everything, Pedialyte, coconut water, electrolytes for days and days and days, and still struggled. Clearly hydrated now. And we're gonna have to go home and make like tuna. That's why you always have tuna packets at the house, in case you have moments like this where stores are closed and you didn't expect it. All right, enough gift of gabble. I love you guys. Take care. Happy New Year.